Good morning, everybody. Today is May 29th, 2023. Welcome to my channel, to this video today, to this Healing for the Ascension. My name is Juniper Mystique. For those who do not know me, I am the one who brought about the Ascension. That is real. It's all recorded and witnessed for you and provided for you on my channel, so that you can see this for yourself. It occurred through activating pyramids, clearing Mt Shasta, moving the poles, taking us into 7D, freeing Jesus' soul, then uniting the twin flames, and clearing the Holy Grail, to name just a few things that we have done. And if you are not new on my channel, you will know that recently we activated another round of pyramids, and these were the masculine ones. And I have talked about what those are doing. Those caused everything from your past to be erased, right? All of our past lives no longer matter. I've talked about that. And then I also mentioned that I needed to do something to bring about a new timeline for everybody, okay? So during the Ascension phase of bringing it about, we had to create some new timelines. My DM was attacked by fallen angels, so was I, and he didn't make it through, and I got a new one. So I have a beautiful new DM, and I'm so grateful for this person. He's amazing. Both of them were. But with that being said, we need to create new timelines. Spirit is calling for the I don't know exactly what this is. I just know that I need to help you create a new timeline. Okay, that's what they're saying. It's just time for us to create a new timeline. So I want you guys with me today. This is just going to be like a little guided exercise. I'm going to take you through. I'll tell you what to do. So you'll just kind of follow my breath. And we're going to walk the timeline we are currently on. And then we are going to envision our best timeline that we wish to transition onto. Okay? And of course, they will help us co-create that timeline. Okay? So it's kind of like doing a vision board, but this way it's for a timeline. Okay? So it'll literally, we're going to imagine walking a timeline that we're currently on, and then we're going to transition into a new timeline, because that is what is happening for the collective whole. They are transitioning into a new timeline. And if you have found my video, if you can hear this, then you have the opportunity to create your own. If not, maybe they don't. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Because it is Judgment Day, my friends. This is about, you know, having the ability to create our own life, and it does go with what's in our heart space. Okay? That's what Judgment Day truly is about, is a measurement of our heart space. And that's also what's been depicted on a lot of the pyramids. Okay? That's what it talks about. So this truly is about aligning with our heart space, isn't it? What's in our heart? What do we desire? What do we want to have? Right? I did one of those spell castings recently, and mine actually came true. So I hope you guys are participating on these. I really do. Make them what you want them to be. Participate, follow through, and you would be amazed at the miracles that will come for you. Okay? So the spell casting one I did recently, mine came through. That's not a joke. If you believe, there's no other options, right? If you don't believe, I would encourage you to watch my videos. It may just awaken you to watch me clear Mt Shasta, or activate Fiji, or the God portal opening, or the activation of the Sphinx, which was the portal of time, or clearing the moon from the sun. Like, there was so much things that I did. I undid the false concept of time. Okay? And also, recently, I keep speeding up time. And I had mentioned on my channel that if you choose the energy to choose right now would be the slower energies for a reason. When we speed up time, we put our fingers in the portal of time, and I just spin it, and I spin it, and I spin it. And this causes those that are not meant to be here to exit quicker. That's why you want to tune into the slower time frame, the slower energies, the slower movement around you, because the ones that can are meant to stay. Okay? So if you have found this, it's time for you to create your future in a very beautiful way. Okay? So do this one with me. Don't just listen, and don't just shut yourself off from miracles either, because let me tell you, this ascension is big. Things are happening you could never have imagined happening before. So don't limit your possibilities. Okay? Close your eyes, put your feet on the floor, and have your palms facing up in receptive mode. And all you need to do is breathe. Breathe into your body. Take your focus out of our head. Draw your focus down to your palms of your hands. Okay, this is called consciousness tracking. You are taking control of your mind, dropping our focus through our body and into the palms of our hands. And I can feel the palms of the hands, so I need to clear some of these palms of these hands. Some of them are feeling quite blocked. There's a little bit of pain in one of mine. So I'm going to clear these for everybody to be receptive and open to receiving. And then I also need to clear some feet chakras, so bear with me. There was like some shackles and some chains on one, and I'm just completely removing those. It's like they keep attempting to be put back on. So I'm removing those from my left ankle. My ankle hurts. Like it's very achy. It's very weary. It's like weak. It feels weak. Archangel Michael is coming in to help me to make sure everybody's grounded. And other angels are coming forward as well. Saint Germain wants to come forward with the Akashic records. So some of you might need upgrading, or whatever upgrading you're going to get will be documented in the Akashic records. The work that I do is always documented in the Akashic records. They are very real and powerful healings. Okay, plus the new timeline we are creating will go into the Akashic records. So this is a gift from me to all of you. If you can find this video, you get to choose your timeline. You get to play a part in creating your future. That's the co-creation we keep talking about. That's the freedom we keep talking about. I have eliminated everything from our past. Our past lives do not matter anymore. Everybody's processing everything in real time, from your past lives to today. Nothing matters anymore. It is time for true freedom to come forward. And as that happens, you get to co-create your reality. And now it's time to do that. So Spirit wants us now thinking about what timeline we want to be on. And I know what timeline I want to be on. I absolutely do. And I'm going to say it out loud. I want to be on the timeline with my twin flame, and being so just proud, and people recognizing what we've done and who we are, and just the freedom in that. The happiness, the joy, the celebration, the room to celebrate. That's my timeline. As I stated before, I did the spell casting with the gods, and mine came true, right? And so it's just allowing yourself space to be and to have what is in your heart, okay? That's the challenge, though, isn't it? To allow what's in our heart to be real. I think we've all been challenged there from time to time. So if at any time you go into your thoughts and your brain starts taking over, take your focus back down, draw it through your insides, down your face, down your neck, down into your heart space. Allow that to open. Just breathe into your chest for a little while. And release any tension. And just taking your focus down your body and into your arms and into the palms of your hands. That's an important focus for this one, is the palms of our hands. So for some of you, I'm going to detach you from third dimensional timeline. You have to be completely removed from a third dimensional timeline in order to even be a part of this meditation. I don't operate in third dimensional, and that's probably why you found me. One of the many reasons you could have found this video. Detaching you completely from the timeline of the third dimensional realm, which is good because up ahead I see a lot of nothingness for that one. So good timing. For whenever you have found this video, it is for you. Good timing. So the angels and I are helping to detach the energy from the third dimensional timeline. Saint Germain is recorded in the Akashic records. And now I want you guys to just imagine this road, right? You're just imagine in your mind's eye that you are walking this path. You're walking this road. It's a road. It's got yellow painting in the middle, right? The lines, not the straight lines, but the broken one. And you're walking this road and just watching the yellow lines pass beneath your feet. And the world as you know it right now is around you, right? All the people you know, the career, the job that you have right now, everything you know right now is around you walking on this street. All your thoughts, all your feelings that you currently house are with you right now. And you are just walking this street looking at your life. Walking the street looking at your choices. Okay, spend some time doing that for a moment. Even if you're not happy with things, even if you don't like the choices, even if there's things you do like, just think about them. Feel them in your heart space right now. We are walking the road we are currently on right now. And you can see this road. It's this black pavement with the yellow stripes flowing in between your feet as you're walking this road. And all the people in your reality are walking beside you. Every encounter, every occurrence is happening in real time with you. It is what it is. What are you happy with in this life right now? What are the things right now that make you happy in this current life? Just keeping our eyes closed, keeping our focus on the palms of our hands, and allowing these things to play out in our mind's eye. What are we happy with right now? Allow those to be part of your visual cortex right now. You are walking your path and you are separating what makes you happy from what does not make you happy. You are separating the reality from the truth. So what in your reality seems to be a patterned behavior? What in your reality is not making you happy at this time? And start to focus on that. So you can kind of see the difference. You have the two sides of this reality that you are currently on. The things that are making you happy or are working, and the things that are not making you happy and are not working. Keep walking this path and allow those things to be divided. To the side of the things that are making you really happy, the side of the things that you want to keep going forward with, the relationships that fulfill your unconditional love aspect. And then the ones that do not. There's no worries here. There's no need for reconciliation. You are just walking in the reality you are currently in. And you are picking out what makes you happy in it, what works and what doesn't. And keep walking this path and dividing those things outright. We are still removing some people from third dimensional concepts and construct and timeline. So just think about it. Are you happy with your job? Is it satisfying? Do you have time with your family? Or do you feel stressed all the time trying to pay somebody else's bills before you can pay your own? Think about the reality in which you are in. What in that reality makes you happy? Focus on that at this time. What do you want to keep? What brings you love, joy, freedom, all of the things of 7D? If you're trying to keep things from third dimensional because you think they make you happy, reconsider what happiness is. Does your happiness lie in control? Does your happiness lie in that structure that does not exist anymore? Widen your stance of what can make you happy. Go deep into your heart space for what can truly and does truly make you happy at this time. Take a nice, good look at what it is in your life that truly supports you, that truly makes you happy, that leaves you feeling free and not tired and stressed and afraid, not feeling like you're so constricted. Make your dreams a reality out of your current life right now. What is part of your dreams? And if there's not much, that's okay. Pay attention to all the things that don't make you happy, because those are the things we're going to leave behind as we move over to a new timeline today. So we're going to take a little bit more time. Spirit is opening the heart space of those that need their heart open. That way you can truly see what makes you happy. I'm going to be quiet for a moment while we focus on our happiness. What in this life is making you happy that you want to take with you? Or you can start to say, well, I would want this and I would want that, and start to create a happiness pile. Either way, this is focused in our current timeline. We are dividing out what makes us happy and not happy. Using your breath and breathing into your heart space as you're piling up everything that makes you happy, that you want to keep and you want to develop and you want to take forward. And we are understanding and witnessing and seeing everything that does not. What relationships are not serving you? Are you willing now to let them go? Because we are not meant to move forward with karmic contracts. It's patterning. It's those relationships that never truly bring you happiness, no matter how hard you try. That's your karmic side. That's karma playing out in order to teach you what true love is supposed to be. So we are now like cutting the ties to those, to create a future of pure unconditional love and acceptance, nourishment of the soul, and growth, true growth into love and understanding, rather than playing out karmic cleansing ties. Those are not needed anymore. They're not necessary, and they cannot go forward. Everything from third dimensional, everything from karmic cleansing, everything from our past cannot move forward like that anymore. Not necessarily like my dog and my kids. Those bring me happiness, right? And hearing the birds in the morning, and the thought of laying next to my DM and waking up to him and making love to him in the morning, and just all day. Think about the amazing things that you want to create. Think about the amazing world that you want. How do you want money coming to you? How do you want your ability to be able to play in the world around you to be? Are you into sports? Like, are you into activities? What do you want your day to be like? We are starting now to split the timeline into two roads. Remember, we were walking a road, it was paved with the yellow paint in the middle. The road is now up ahead, splitting off into another road. This is another timeline that I am creating for you now. For if you have found this video, you are blessed. You get to create and be a part of co-creating your future. The time is now. So start to imagine all of the good things, all of the things you want to bring forward are starting to cross over to that other road just ahead of you. You haven't got there yet. We are still separating what doesn't work to what does. And we are getting ready to transition over into the new timeline. Once we do that, the one you are currently on will not exist anymore. Your reality will shift. So now you can start to imagine all those beautiful things that you have just piled up in your reality, or the wishes, the things you don't want to take with you, the things you want to do differently this time, are all starting to transition to that new road that was just created and paved right in front of you. And you are getting ready to take your last step on the one you are currently on. And you are going to begin walking on your new timeline. Don't hold yourself back. Don't make limits either. Like, don't put yourself into a reality that doesn't exist. Remember, God does not focus on Ferraris and power. Those come as a byproduct of your freedom and joy and pure love's bliss. So it's not something you need to focus on. The focus should be on love and happiness and joy. Doing things that bring you joy, and then financial freedom being a byproduct of this. Then you can have what you wish to be the byproduct, right? So make it about joy and freedom and power within you, owning your power, owning your sovereignty. And then the byproduct is your Ferrari, but it comes with love, not emptiness. Do you understand the difference? So be very mindful of that. We can't take third dimensional constructs with us. Greed, harassment, those kinds of negative things cannot flow into the new reality timeline. So if your hope and dreams are for a Ferrari and a 23-year-old hot babe while you're in your 60s, that may not be the actual reality you're going to be able to create right now, today. However, you can have a path of that in love. Okay? So come from a place of love, unconditional love, support, nourishment of the soul, joy. What brings you joy? How would you truly want to make money for you, right? Not worrying about padding other people's pockets first, like I have to work so hard, then I get my cut. What is your joy? What brings you that joy? And then the byproduct will be your happiness. Do you understand? So allow all those things are now splitting into the new timeline, and allow yourself the freedom to let go of what once was. All the past lives, all the past lessons cannot move forward at this time. What is moving forward is small. It's not a lot compared to what we came from. We're letting go of fear. We're letting go of small, third-dimensional constructs. And we are stepping over now into the new timeline when you're ready. The one you're on will not last long, so make sure you make it a point to step over very soon to your new timeline. Some are not ready to go yet, and that's okay. Look at what you have that makes you miserable, that holds you down, that makes you feel trapped. Look at what you want that allows you to feel free, to feel love within you, to validate yourself with who you are, the freedom to be heart-centered and magic, and then imagining the world supporting you in that. Like you speak and people want to hear what you say. You need love and it's given in a miraculous way, and it's received and given equally in every way. We're all happy and free. Stress doesn't exist. Create your new timeline now and jump over. It's time. It's time to step into your new reality, your new timeline, the new world in 5 to 7D. And it is time to let go completely of the timeline we were just on. I'm living my timeline. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully you've crossed over and you are living in your new timeline. And you've let go of false expectations, false pretenses, and fear. There's no fear here. This is co-creation at its finest. The timeline you have just imagined into being is one that you will now begin to embark upon, and the rest will dissolve away. And you are being supported and guided in doing so by the angels and your guides and me in every way. I created it for you. You helped, and now it's time for you to make that your reality. Allow it to be your reality is all you have to do. Just allow it to be your reality, because the timeline in which you came in on today just shifted through and through. You have now created and embarked upon your new timeline for the ascensional shift. If you can find this video, if you can participate in this video, it is God telling you, you get to move forward in a new timeline. Look at it as a gift. Proceed with it as a gift. It is God saying, we saw your heart, and it's now time to create your heart into your reality. That is a blessing. One that not everybody will get. So congratulations. Hold happiness and joy in your life and keep walking this new timeline. So imagine now you're walking a road, and the road is different than the one you were just on. The only thing that exists now is your future, nothing from the past. It's all a blank slate, and everything that you have is what brought you joy from the time before. Nothing more and nothing less, and the rest is for you to create from this space of truth and freedom and joy. where you have let go of all of the shackles, all of the confinement, and all of the falsehoods. And now you get to live your life of love, what you truly dream. You are creating now. Welcome to your new timeline. What you all just don't realize is I just shifted the whole reality into a new timeline for the collective soul as well. So welcome. The ones that don't get to transition into the new timeline have a limited timeline. The new one, sky is the limit. Or is it? Go beyond. I'm going to anchor now into this timeline for you all. There's no going back, but there's nothing to go back to. Everything from your past is done. You don't need it anymore. It's now to move forward, strong and powerful and beautiful and ready to conquer the new world and the way that your heart says to do. Talk about heaven on earth, my friends. But true heaven, remember, it's not about power and prestige and money. Those are byproducts of your joy. It's about love and happiness and joy and unconditional energies. Welcome to your new timeline. It happened just that fast. So much love to all of you, and enjoy your new reality. Saint Germain will continue recording those into your Akashic records. So whatever it is you're dreaming up and creating for co-creation to help you, the new timeline you created is now being recorded, and the other one will be let go. So much love. I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm so proud of my DM and I am the luckiest woman in the world. I hope all of you feel that way too, even just for being able to do this. In a place of Judgment Day, to have the opportunity to create your future is gold. That is a gift. Use it wisely. Until next time, welcome to your new Ascension timeline.